So, Raishan, if I get really glitchy, you can just turn off your camera, okay? But for now, let's see how it goes.
Okay.
All right, cool. Do you have your grammar book with you?
The grammar book?
Yeah, and you need a pencil.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
go
have
ahead
it
and get your
right.
grammar books and turn to page 19.
Uh, well, my grammar book is already at page 19.
Oh, well, lucky you. You are ready to go. And you have a pencil too?
Wait, is this on my grammar book?
No, the other one that has the spiral bound.
This?
Hold on.
Uh, this?
Yes, that's the grammar book. You got it. That's it. Turn to page 19 in that book. It's going to look like this. Oops. Well, you can't see that. Hold on. There we go.
Uh,
You got that one?
Put. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Wait, that's 19.
Yep. Okay, good. As long as it looks like mine. So what we're going to do is review today. You see how at the top it actually says review it? So what we're going to do is talk about these things and see if you remember what they are. So first question is, what are the three articles? Do you remember what the three articles are? Go ahead, Oreo.
Um, A, R, and the.
You're really close. A, and then the next one's an. Remember that one? Instead of R and the. So go ahead and write those in your book next to where it says, what are the articles? A, an, and the.
I don't have my book yet. It's
Oh, well, okay. So you can just watch this page. Yeah, you don't have this page. That's okay.
um
And then what are the two noun tests? We talked about that a little bit a couple weeks ago, but there's two ways you can test if a word is a noun. One way is to put the word the in front of it and then blank, like the pen or the water bottle or the boy, the girl. Those all work because they're nouns. But if I said the purple, well, you need more. It doesn't make sense to just say the purple. You're like, well, the purple what? So that is not going to be a noun. That's going to be an adjective. Or if I said the swim, that doesn't make sense either, right? Because swim is a verb, it's an action. So it's a little test you can do. Another little test you can do is put the number two, the word two, blank. And go ahead and write this down, Raishan, on your book. The blank and two blank. Those are the tests. So I can count pens, right? If I have a bunch of them, I can count one, two, three, four, five. Or water bottles, or boys and girls. Like there's two boys in this class. So boys would be a noun here, two boys. But if I say two purple, that doesn't make sense. Or two swim, or two um, happy, that doesn't really make sense. So that's a little test you can do. When you come across a word and you're testing it to see if it's a noun, try it in those two little sentences there. And then who remembers what does a pronoun do? Remember what the pronouns are? Pronouns are like he, she, it, they, them, those types of words. So what is their function? What do they do? Do you remember? Okay. They take the place of a noun. So if I made a sentence, Raishan went to Walmart, and I wanted to say more about it, I might say like Raishan saw his friends. Then Raishan went to the ice cream aisle and bought chocolate chip ice cream. But if I keep saying Raishan, 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 it gets kind of boring, right? It's like repetitive. But if I say Raishan went to Walmart, he saw his friends. He went to the ice cream aisle and picked out chocolate chip ice cream. That's a lot easier. It flows better and it's easier to read. So the word he is a pronoun. So what it does is take the place of the noun. because the noun is Raishan. So he takes the place of the name Raishan, right? We're still talking about the same person. Okay. So that's what it does. It takes the place of a noun. All right, let's look at this example down here. This is going to sound weird, and I'm going to have you guys help me fix this. Okay, so listen, Oreo, and for you, Raishan, you can look at your paper as I read this, your book. The dwarf put on the dwarf's red jacket and the dwarf's boots. The jacket and boots kept the dwarf warm. The dwarf filled the dwarf's bag with 3 sandwiches. The dwarf walked to the woods to eat 3 sandwiches. So I hear the dwarf way too many times, right? And in
Yeah.
this story is going to be a boy dwarf, okay? So we need to leave the first one, but how can I change the next one? If I say the dwarf put on blank red jacket, what's a good pronoun we can put there? Instead of the dwarf's red jacket, because it's a boy, we could put his, right? So let me cross out the dwarfs, and you do this on yours, right, Sean, and put his. So now it says the dwarf put on his red jacket and what should I put here, Oreo? Blank boots. Instead of the dwarfs, what should I put here?
His.
Oh, Raishan beat you to it. His. That's right. Very good.
Oh, I forgot to unmute. I was saying his.
Oh, you said it. Okay. I didn't know. You can do the next one, okay? So the jacket and boots kept the dwarf warm. What should I put here instead of the dwarf? Kept.
Kept him.
There you go. Now you got it. Him warm. And here we have the dwarf filled. What can we put instead of the dwarf here? The dwarf filled. What do you think, Raishan?
He
Yes. He filled, and then the dwarf's bag, Oreo, what should I put here?
his.
Is, now you're getting it. With 3 sandwiches, the dwarf, well, we can change it again. Here's the dwarf walked.
He
He to the woods to eat 3 sandwiches. And since we just said 3 sandwiches, let's change that one too. What could we put? What pronoun would fit there instead of 3 sandwiches? Wait, you're muted, Oreo. Just say it.
few sandwiches.
No. I'm thinking of a pronoun. What about them? Because the 3 sandwiches is plural, right? There's more than one. All right, now let's see how it sounds. The dwarf put on his red jacket and his boots. The jacket and boots kept him warm. He filled his bag with 3 sandwiches. He walked to the woods to eat them. Hey, it works. So much better, right? That's why we have pronouns. Because otherwise, it's going to be Oreo, 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 Oreo. But that way we can say Oreo in the beginning and then say he, him, his, and it's so much better, right? It flows better and it just is easier to read. So these are examples of pronouns. So what if the dwarf was a girl? What pronouns would you have for a girl?
She
She
and her.
and
Her.
her. Good. She and her, basically. Very good. All right, let's go to page 21. And this one you should have, Oreo, you should have this one. 21. How about Raishan? Go ahead and read that sentence.
The dwarf bowed and disappeared.
You're close. So this word is bowed.
Oh,
So that's okay. The dwarf bowed and departed.
oh, tired.
As a weird word. Do you know what bowed means? Like if you take a,
Like you bow down to someone?
yeah, like Oreo's doing it right now. He's like going like this, right? And so when you bend forward at your waist, like you're bowing, like, if you ever go to a play or a performance and then they take a bow at the end and everybody's clapping, right? Like that. Okay, but then we have the word departed. Oreo, do you know what departed means? That means
Mhm.
left, like to leave or go away. So the dwarf,
I'm lagging.
what's that?
I was lagging a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let me know if it happens again. So he
Okay.
took a bow, he bowed, and then he left. That's what it means. So departed means to leave. So we'll check that vocabulary up there. And then remember the articles, a, an, and the. So, Raishan, what article do you see in this sentence? I'm going to have Raishan
Hmm?
say it.
The
Good. So let's put AR on that. And then check. And then Aurelio, how about the noun?
Dwarf.
Good. The dwarf. That's a person. That's a small person. So noun on top of that. That was easy. And then how about Raishan? What word should we capitalize?
the
You got it. The T and the. And end mark, go ahead, Oreo.
Comma.
Not a comma. That goes in the middle of the sentence sometimes, not.
Oh, I forgot. I can't.
Remember what it's
A
called?
period.
There
period.
you go. Yeah, you guys got it.
I got mixed up.
That's okay. All right. That's it. That was an easy one. Do you guys have any questions about the grammar homework or anything? Like, how's it going? Are you getting it? The
Yeah.
homework? Okay, good. Go ahead, Oreo. Do you have a
How
question?
many more papers do we have to finish the whole story?
Oh, I don't even know. Like 100. A lot. But for homework this week, you only have 3 pages.
Yay!
So it's going to be day two, because this is day one, right? We did day one. You're going to do day two, day three,
Week
and day four.
4.
Yep,
Week 4.
week four. That's right.
Oh,
So
oh
you
my
have the
God.
papers you need for your homework.
It gets longer and longer. Everything gets longer.
Yep, they start out pretty nice and easy, but yep, it's going to get a little harder, but you guys can handle it. You'll be ready by then. You'll be like, this is easy. Piece of cake. Okay, so you guys wrote a paragraph about scorpions. That was your first paragraph. Let me check Google Classroom really quick and see if you were able to turn that in. I haven't been able to grade them yet, but let me just see if you turned them in. About the scorpions. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you did. Awesome. All right, so Oreo. Let me look at yours really quick. Do you have your paragraph in front of you right now? No? Okay. Can I share my screen and show what you worked on? Okay, I'm going to share it. And it looks pretty good, but there's something I need to talk to you about because it looks like you forgot the double space part. Yeah. So I see all the X's there. And by the way, next time when you put down those X's, make sure those X's are right next to that red line. Okay, because some of these X's are a little too far over. All right, can you see it well enough? Let me see if I can zoom in here to actually read it to us, Oreo. Go ahead and unmute and see if you can read it.
There are over 2,000
Wait, wait,
scorpions.
wait. You're right. Start right here where it says scorpions are not insects.
Scorpions are not insects.
Okay, keep going.
They're arachnids with 8 legs like spiders.
Okay.
There are over 2,000 scorpion species in the world. Scorpions are found on every continent. All species are venomous, but 30 could kill a human. Mainly, they use their sting to paralyze their prey. Scorpions need very little food and air. Remarkably, they are tough. They could survive being kept in the freezer overnight. After they hatch, dozens of baby scorpions can come out and ride on their mom's back. In China, giant scorpions are grilled or fried or sold in foods, food shops. And I forgot to say the last word.
I think you have are a delicacy.
I I don't know what that means.
Yeah. And it looks really good. Delicacy is like something special to eat, like expensive, and something that you only eat every once in a while because it's expensive and it's special. It's like a specialty thing. So I like it. Let's go like this, right, Sean? This is how we clap in the camera on the Zoom. Woohoo! This is for Oreo. Just wave your hands like this. See how I'm doing, right, Sean? Anyway, nicely done. I love your sentences. I think they go really well. It does look like you need to kind of work on your handwriting a little bit. And don't forget when you mess up like this spot right here, don't scribble it. Try to just do one line like you did down here. That's pretty good. You took off they are and you just did a line through it. So make sure you do that, okay, Oreo? If you make a mistake, just put like right here looks good. This one, if you can see my cursor. You fixed that one. That one looks good. This one you scribbled too much, so try not to scribble. And then try with the double spacing. Make sure you leave those spaces that have X's. Don't write on them, okay? And Oreo, you're muted. Are you saying something?
I was thinking I would run out of space, so I tried to use as much space as possible because I didn't want to go past
Well,
the
that's a
bottom
good
line.
point. I'm glad you said that. So you know what, that might happen again. You can use the back of the paper, or you can use a second piece of paper. Okay? That's okay. I want you to, by the way. Don't try to squish it into one side. You can turn it over and keep going on the back, or you can get a second piece of paper, okay? So don't squish it like this next time because you're gonna write another, let's see, how many paragraphs are you writing this week? This week I think it's just one, but it's a big paragraph. You might need the back, okay? All right, Oreo? Yeah. So use the back if you need it. All right, and then I want to look at
Sure.
Raishan. Can I share yours too?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have yours with you?
Uh, no. I already turned it in.
Yeah. Uh-oh, it's sideways. That's okay though. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay. Instead of having you try to read that, it'll be hard to read it sideways, but it looks like you did a really good job double spacing. And and it looks like somebody gave you an A. Was that your mom that put an A on there?
Yeah.
Awesome. A is for awesome. That's like the best you can get. So I will read it later and I'll give you some feedback on it too, okay? But it looks like you did really good with your sentences. Try to keep going on the line until you reach that pink line.
Glitching.
Like right here, this is kind of a big space. So I would move that, next time when you write. Uh-oh, you're frozen.
Huh?
Can you hear me? Uh-oh, he's frozen. No. Can you hear me, Raishan? All right. I'm going to keep going. I'm recording this, so if he has to look at this later, that's okay. Go ahead and put away the scorpion stuff. So I know you don't have your binder yet, Oreo, so you don't have to worry about putting it away. But later, when Raishan is looking at this video, make sure to put away this one, the yellow page 21. It goes behind the tab that says Model Charts and Outlines. So for
I
Raishan
don't have that.
to
I
show
don't have
this.
that. I don't have that.
It's okay. I'm doing this for Raishan right here where it says model charts and outlines. That's where that yellow page goes. But then Raishan, as he's watching this, you're gonna get out week 3, which is at the front of your binder, and it's called The Bald Man and the Fly. So, and I know you have yours. I know you don't have this one, Oreo, don't worry. But this is for Raishan when he looks at this video later. You're gonna get out week 3, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pages long. All right. So this is the story. You have this one, right, Oreo? Okay, do you have a piece of lined paper too? You need a piece of lined, you actually need 2 pieces of lined paper, okay? And you need a pencil and a pen. Okay. Let's get the keyword outline ready first. So get out your lined paper next. Let's do this part, and then we'll read the story in a minute. Go ahead and put your name here, first and last, and then right underneath that, today is 10/1 because today is the first day of October. So go ahead and write that in.
Miss Lori, what number is the story you guys are reading?
Oh, yeah. So
What page number?
I don't know if he's heard that, but
Oh, I think I found it.
it's week 3. It looks
It's
like
right after Scorpion.
we already did the scorpion one, so it's going to be in the front of the binder behind the source text tabs. It starts on page 23, so it's 23 and all the way to 29. Called The
That.
Bald Man and the Fly.
Get the internet out of the water. Look.
Girl.
And
Down.
then he's going to need 2 pieces of lined paper also if he has that.
Yes, he has his notebook,
Okay.
but our dog got out the fence and jumped on the table that he's sitting on outside and spilled water all over his book and his papers. So I'm
Oh
trying to help him get.
no. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's a pretty big dog too.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bummer. Uh,
Okay. So I can't find the actual story after the Scorpion.
okay, so in the binder, it should be, I don't know if he had a chance. Let me show you where it's at. Did he move this tab right here that says source text? Does he have that tab in the front of his binder or is it in the back?
He has them all the way in the back because what he did was he just threw the papers in the front and I was going to help him organize them later.
Okay, so maybe after the Zoom, I can help you with that. But
Okay.
it's if you go to the front with this
Uh-huh.
and then keep turning pages, it's after page 8. And then it should say after that, it should say this one, The Bald Man and the Fly.
Page 8.
Like if you keep turning past the table of contents and everything,
Uh-huh.
it'll be right after that,
Can I
hopefully.
see that? Can I see that number at the bottom there?
Of this page,
Uh-huh.
this is page 23.
23. Okay. Because
Yeah.
I saw those pages, but I didn't see the actual story.
Okay, so this actual story should be right after
Oh,
this
yes,
page.
yes. I see it. I
You
found it.
got
Okay.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
So there should be like 4 pages. So you'll see this one and then the story. And then you'll see, I think the next page is, hold on, this
And
yellow page.
okay. And then he's done with Grammar Fix It.
For today, yes, he's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here you go.
You
So
got
here,
it? Okay, cool.
and then here you go. Here's your blank paper. You said to write your name at the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's where
Here's
we're at right now. Just put your name and date.
And is he writing with pen on his line paper?
Yes, he's writing with pen. He can use a pencil for the keyword outline, but when he goes to write the paragraph, he does need to use pen.
Okay.
So he can choose which one for this part, because this is the keyword outline.
Okay. I'm gonna use the pencil. Okay. So write your name and the date.
Okay, that's fine.
Name and date.
Yeah, I know some students, it's kind of stressful using a pen, but it'll get easier, you know. Um,
He
but
uses pens normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll remind him when we get to the paragraph part to switch to the pen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
I'm using pen.
Okay, that's fine. You can on this. It's kind of a choice on this part, whatever you like. But after you write your name and your date, we're going to skip a line and then we're going to put the title somewhere in the middle. And this one's called The Bald Man and the Fly. Do you guys remember Aesop's Fables? We did one at the first week of class called The Dog in the Shadow. Remember that one?
Yeah. Oh,
This
where are
is
you?
another one. Yeah. This is another one of Aesop's Fables. So, whoops, uh-oh, trying to get it to focus. There we go.
Good to
Right,
go.
right under that, let's put key word outline, and that's what we're going to work on again today. Keyword outline. And while you're writing, that just means we're taking notes. We're going to read this story and take notes by listing words. We're listing those key words for each sentence. And then we can use our notes to write the paragraph, and it'll be a little bit different than the original. So we're going to practice that again with this story. Okay, after you write keyword outline, don't worry, keep writing. If you're still writing, that's okay. Now over by the red line, we're going to do 1 through 8, okay, like this, next to the red line. So make sure you keep all the numbers next to the red line. In this story, there are 8 sentences. Give me a thumbs up when you guys are ready, okay?
Thumbs up.
Thank you. You got it, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay, so now the next step is going to be to read the story. So find the story.
Here. $1.
It's on page 25.
$1 and 1 coin. Is that page 25?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read it. And
Oh, I
Sean,
have it.
go ahead and mute if you have background noise and stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and read it, and you guys follow along on your paper, okay? It's called The Bald Man and the Fly, attributed to Aesop. That just means it's an Aesop fable, and it means that there's a lesson we can learn from this story. So when I'm reading it, I want you to be thinking about what life lesson can you learn from this story? Okay, so we're going to talk about that. So look at your paper, Oreo, and I'll read it. On a hot summer day, a tired traveler sat down to rest and took off his hat. A fly began buzzing about his bald head and sweaty face, landing on his skin from time to time. Get away, fly, he mumbled. He tried to smack the fly, but instead he hit only his own head. Poor guy. When he slapped his skin, it stung. But he slapped again and again, trying to get that pesky insect. But he failed, and thus became frustrated and angry. Finally, the man understood his mistake. He thought, we are likely to hurt only ourselves when we get so angry. And here he is, sitting down on the rock. His face is mad, and he's trying to smack that fly, and it just keeps buzzing around his head. All right, you guys, what do you think? I see Oreo, I got your hand there. What do you think we can learn from this story?
Don't get angry or you'll get hurt.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's not realistic to think that we'll never get angry because angry is part of our lives, right? Sometimes we get angry, and that's not a bad thing. It's what we do with that anger that matters. Okay, do you want to say something else, Oreo?
Yeah, that happened to me a lot of times when I was at camp.
Oh, a fly buzzing around
Yeah,
like that?
there was like 5 flies buzzing around my head. I kept
Oh,
slapping them.
that's the worst. It's so annoying when that happens. But yes, Raishan, what do you think we can learn from this guy, this story? What's something we can learn from it? Okay, he might be busy at the moment, but so basically, here's an idea. Let's talk for a minute about what do you do when you're mad? Because, being mad is part of life. It's okay if we're mad. Sometimes we just get mad. What do you do when you get mad? Is there a way to kind of get your anger out? What do you do, Oreo?
Calm down.
Okay. That's good. So one thing you can do is go into your bedroom and get your pillow and scream as loud as you can into your pillow. Have you ever done that before? That actually, okay, Oreo, put that down. You need to put that down. That's actually a good way to get rid of some of that anger. Because when you get angry, it's just like everything gets tense and tight and you just, mad. And you don't want to hurt yourself, right? You don't want to smack the ground or smack the wall and then your hand hurts and you're like, ah. So a good way to get rid of your anger would be to scream in a pillow. You could do that. Sometimes you can, run. If you go outside and you start running, like around the front yard or the backyard, probably the backyard is better, but run as hard as you can and get all your energy out. That's another healthy way to get rid of that. But anyway, to not get angry and hurt yourself, that is something we can learn from this story. Yes, Oreo.
There's two problems. My backyard's small and very messy, and
Okay.
two, I scream really loud.
Well, if you scream in your pillow, it muffles it. That's why I said go to your room and in your pillow, you just go inside your pillow and then nobody can hear it. And if your backyard is small, here's another idea. You could do jumping jacks. You know how to do those? Or just jump or run in place until you get really tired. Just like run in place. And it's funny how our bodies just need to get out that energy. So when you get angry, those are some good ways to deal with it, okay? Rather than hurting yourself, right? You don't want to hurt your hand or kick something and then hurt your foot. So, all right. Let's look at the first sentence. And Raishan, are you there? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first sentence, I'm gonna have Raishan look at that. We're gonna find those key words in the first sentence and then put them on our outline. So what are some key words, Raishan, in the very first sentence of this story?
Uh, what are keywords again?
Okay, good question. Those are the most important words of the sentence. So
Uh,
look for the most important words.
summer.
Good. Summer's one.
Let's see. Hot.
Good.
Traveler.
Yes.
Day.
Yep.
Down.
Okay, what's the word right before that?
Sat.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so sat down. That's good. Anything else important?
Rest.
Yes.
Tired.
Oh, yeah, tired would be good.
And I don't know anywhere
Maybe
else.
hat. Hat might be an important one.
Hat.
Yeah,
What?
because it keeps going right here and maybe off. See how it keeps going to the period?
Yeah.
That's still part of the sentence. So,
Oh.
okay, that's pretty good. That's a lot, though. We can't use that many. Do you remember, right,
Yeah.
Sean? How many words can we use on our outline?
Free.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to narrow it down, but we can draw some symbols. Like, can you think of a symbol, Raishan, for a hot summer day? I see your hand. Hold on. Let's see what Raishan comes up with.
Let's see.
What could we draw for a hot summer day?
What could we draw?
Yeah. like a symbol. How could we do a little symbol that represents a hot summer day?
A little symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a sun.
Yeah. Is that what you were going to say, Oreo? A sun? Yes, that's an easy one. Let's do that. So right next to number one, in that little space, make it small, okay? Not too big. Let's put a sun. I like that. Okay, and then it seems like we need to have the traveler. That's important to talk about the traveler, right? Right, Sean? That's the
Huh?
person in the story. So let's put traveler. We'll spell that one out.
On what? Number two?
No, we're still on number one. Can you see my paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, just copy what I have here. I'm on number one still. So I have a sun and then traveler. Oreo, did you have something to say?
You can use hat as a symbol.
Okay, that would work. What did the traveler do, Raishan?
Huh?
What did the traveler do in that sentence?
Buddy, buddy, try to sit down and rest.
Okay, good. So we're gonna put sat.
Okay.
SAT. That just means he sat down, right? So traveler, it was a hot summer day. The traveler sat down to rest. And I think we should do the word off, and then I like your idea to draw a hat. So I'm going to draw like a little baseball cap like that. So I've got sun, traveler, sat, off, hat. And let's circle those words that we used here. Traveler, sat, and off. That was good, Raishan. You helped me with that. So that's what we're doing for this outline. Remember, we're looking at each sentence, and then we're going to pick only three keywords. There's more than that in each sentence, but we got to pick the best. And then we can do symbols like this. The sun symbolizes hot summer day, and then the hat symbolizes the hat. That's pretty easy. So the next one, Oreo, the next sentence says, a fly began buzzing about his bald head and sweaty face, landing on his skin from time to time. So first, let's talk about all the keywords. What do you see there in that sentence? Make sure you unmute. What are the key words right here in this?
Fly.
Good. Fly,
Um, I think it's buzzing.
buzzing. Good. What else?
Um, bald head.
Yes.
Bald head and sweaty face.
Sweaty face. Good.
Landing.
Landing.
Again.
And,
I'm not sure if it's time to time.
or just one time. Okay. Meaning, what does time to time mean? What does that mean, Oreo? From time to time.
Like a fan slides on your hair like in 5 minutes and 5 minutes
Yes.
later it comes back.
Yes. Good. I like that example. All right. So now, thinking about the rules here, how can we put down the most important keywords on number two? How can we decide that?
I think buzzing is important.
Okay. Can we do an F with a circle for fly? And we could circle the F up here, and that'll help us remember F is for fly. That's a good one, huh?
Yeah, I think so. But can
Otherwise, we might think it's a bee buzzing. We want to make sure we know what it is,
oh, okay.
right? So the fly, I like that. And then you said the word buzzing. It's a good one. So F stands for fly here. And we circled it here to help us remember that.
Okay.
Okay, and then what else can we put?
Mm, Bold or landing or sweaty.
Wait, say that again?
Landing,
Landing? Okay, and then what?
um, sweaty.
And then maybe draw a face or something? Or this or the word skin.
We could just draw a flat surface and make little hair sticking out of it.
But he's bald.
Mm,
What if we did this? What if we draw a little face, like a head? We'll make him kind of mad. And then let's do a little drop of sweat.
okay.
Yeah. Like a little emoji.
Yeah.
Don't put the drop under his eye because then it'll look like he's crying. So you got to put it like on his head, like he's sweating out there.
Mhm.
And then I like your idea though, landing next. And then skin. I think that's going to be important. So we could do buzzing. So the fly is buzzing, sweaty face, landing, skin. So we're going to circle buzzing, landing, and skin. Are you writing that down, Raishan?
Huh?
Are you writing that down?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're done, Raishan.
Okay. I'm done.
Good. Okay, look at the next sentence. This one's for you, Raishan. It says, "Get away, fly," he mumbled. What are the key words in that sentence?
Away, away.
Good.
Uh, fly,
Fly, good.
Mac.
Oh, we're not on that one yet. So the
Uh,
end is right here after mumbled.
uh. Then mumbled
Yeah, mumbled. I think so too.
and
I
get
think maybe get. Okay, so get a Y fly and mumbled. That's pretty good. How can we put that in our outline? Because we can only choose three. So what do you think are the most important three of those words?
mumbled
Yeah. What else?
and
Before we put mumbled,
fly
yeah, okay.
away.
Well, we already know we're talking about a fly because we just put that
Oh,
here. So maybe we don't need
true,
fly. What if you put
true.
get away and then mumbled?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. And let's put little quotes like this, like he's saying it. Let's put and get away and then an exclamation mark like he's talking. And then put the word mumbled. Do you guys know what mumbled means? What does it mean, Oreo?
In an angry mood.
Yeah, and he's grumpy, right? And so sometimes mumbled means we go "Arr, arr, arr," like grumbly, like he's like right? It's not even any words. He's just mad. He's just kind of making sounds. Get away and then mumbled.
I did that too when a fly came to my head and started ignoring me when I was playing cornhole.
As the worst. They're so annoying. Okay, we're going to stop there on the outline because you're going to do the rest of the sentences by yourself for homework, okay? But let's get out your other piece of paper that you have, and this time I want you to use a pen. This is for Raishan because I know you're already using a
Um,
pen, Oreo.
hey, hey, uh, I, but I only wrote get and then mumbled.
Oh, you forgot away?
Yeah.
Can you squeeze it in there? Write it really tiny?
Yeah, I think. Oh no.
Try if you can. Squeeze it in there.
I did it. It's just like really small.
That's okay. Okay, now I want you to switch to pen, right, Sean, and get out your other piece of paper and write your name on this one. We're gonna start
Uh,
writing the paragraph on this one.
well, I was already on pen.
Oh, okay, good. And you too, Oreo, you're using pen too? Cool. All right, put your first and last name here on a new piece of paper. This is a new piece, and then the date. And this time, instead of writing the bulb man and the fly, I just want you to draw a line here. We're going to hold a space for a title, but we're not going to write the title yet because you're going to change the title. So all you need is your name here, date, and then we're going to put the title.
Wait, are you like starting a new lucky piece of paper?
This is a new piece of paper, yes. Okay, and then under that line, put the X and Oreo, make sure you put it way over here next to the red line, okay? Yours kind of went out in the middle. So make sure you put it right here.
How many?
All the way down, you're going to skip a line and then do an X. Skip X, but make sure they stick to the red line. You see how mine is? Make sure you move it way over there by the red line. Skip a line and then put an X. Skip a line and go all the way to the very, very bottom
Done.
of your paper. Did you already put your X's in?
Yeah, I already did.
Good. All the way down. Skipping lines. And make sure, are your X's, right, Sean? Are they right next to that red line?
Okay. Yeah.
Good. Perfect. Okay. Remember, you're using pen. I see that, Oreo. And if you mess up, it's okay. You can still fix it, but don't scribble it out, okay? I want you to just draw a line through it. One line if you mess up. So don't worry if you mess up. But let's look at number one. On your outline, you have a sun, traveler, sat, off, hat. So Oreo, what can we do with that? Don't look at the original, just look at your outline. What is a good sentence using those words and symbols? Just looking at number one. Don't look at the original paper. Yeah. What's a good sentence for number one? If you just looked at those key words and symbols, what kind of a sentence can we make with that? You have sun, remember that's like a hot day, right? Traveler sat off hat. Can you make that into a sentence?
On a hot day, a traveler sat off on a rock and took off his hat.
Close. He didn't sat off on a rock. That doesn't really make sense.
Sat on,
There you go.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I forgot off.
Yeah. Sat on. Yeah. Okay, good. I like that. Let's do that one. Okay, right, Sean? So you guys are going to go past the X in the blank spot, but leave a two-finger space because this is indenting. Okay, so leave a big space. And then we're going to start with the word on. So make sure under that X, in between the X's, leave a big space. We're indenting. On a hot day, a traveler sat. Okay, I got to the end, so now I'm skipping. And Oreo, don't worry, you're going to run out of space, but you can use the back. Okay, so don't scrunch it up. Sat on, this time go all the way to the red line, a rock and took off his hat. And I'll wait till you guys get that. And then a period, okay? Make sure you're skipping lines. Good. You already got it?
Yeah,
That was quick. Good.
because I had the exact speed as you.
Okay. You had to fix a few? Is that what you said?
I had to fix a few and then I was at the exact speed of you.
Oh, at the exact speed. Okay. Let me know when your sentence is done, Raishan.
Mhm.
You got to make sure that your sentence goes all the way back over here to the red line too, like that.
Uh,
Did you do it?
no.
What word are you on?
Rock.
Okay, keep going. All right. While he's working on that, Aurelio, you look at number 2.
Done.
Oh, good. That was quick. Wow. All right then. How about Raishan do this one? Look at number 2, Raishan. F,
Okay.
remember that's fly. Buzzing, sweaty face, landing skin. How can we turn that into a sentence?
Fly buzzing. What?
This was his sweaty face. Remember, we
Uh-huh.
got sweat. Yeah.
One hot day. A us. Like, I'm say sweaty guy, or like what do I say for the for that like the sweaty guy?
Yeah, you can say either sweaty guy or sweaty face, but don't say one hot day because we already got that. Just look at number 2.
Okay.
Okay. And but yeah, when you get to the sweaty face, you could say sweaty face or sweaty guy. Either way works.
One. Hmm, hold up. One day, a sweaty guy sat on a rock. It, and then a buzzing fly landing on his skin.
Okay, you're really close. You don't need the rock and the sunny day and all that. We already did number 1. In fact, let's
Okay.
just cross out number 1. So
Okay.
just focus right here. So you could say something like, there was a fly. That would be a good way to start it. What if you
Okay.
started like that?
But there was a fly buzzing on a sweaty guy's landing skin.
Okay, pretty close. There was a fly buzzing. Can we say around?
Oh yeah, around the sweaty
Around his
guy's
sweaty face.
landing on his skin.
There you go. Good. I like that, Raishan. All right, so after the period on the same line, if you have space, let's put there, because you're going to keep going. This is a paragraph, okay? So keep going past the period. There, and then skip a line was a fly buzzing around his sweaty, skip a line, face and landing on his skin. That's a long sentence, but I like it. So it's going to take you a minute to get that down. Go ahead and finish that. Zoom in a little bit so you can see that better. While you're writing your sentence, you're going to finish the outline. Good, I see that.
Finish.
Good. Can you hold it up in the camera for me? A little closer. Okay. Good job double spacing. Nice. Yes. Very good. Don't forget your period after skin. You got it, Oreo. And like I said, you're going to probably need the back. So do that, okay? And I like how your X's are touching that red line. It looks a lot better than the other one. Good job. So you're going to finish the outline looking at every sentence of this story, and then you're going to use your outline to write your paragraph. That's your homework for writing this week. If you need help, ask your mom. And if you still need help, if your mom's not sure, you can call me, have your mom call me or text me, and I can help you, okay? So you're going to use your outline, finish the outline, and then write the rest of the paragraph. And Oreo, you did a great job with your paragraph about the scorpions, but it did look like at the end you started copying the sentences from the original. I don't want you to copy the sentences, okay? You have to only use your outline and make your own sentences. Okay. All right. It's time to go. Raishan, you can stay on for a minute if you need to keep writing. And Oreo, you're free to go. And I'll see you next week, okay? Bye, Oreo. All right. Are you still writing it, Raishan?
Um, done. Bye.
Okay, wait, don't hang up. I think, well, I'll call your mom. I'll just call her.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. See you next week. Bye.